Hey, shalom, shalom. Hey, before I get started, I want to give all the glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Bakakwadash. Hey, double honors unto my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and safety to all the sincere Akim that's out here pushing his word in truth and in all sincerity. Shalom. Hey, shalom. All right. So, quick lesson dealing with signs and wonders. As you can see from the thumbprint, it's a, I'm going to see if I can find it, actually. All right. Bear me 1 second. Let's see if I can pull it up. If not, it's all good. Because I'm on a tablet that's I'm not logged into my YouTube, so I didn't anticipate that. So give me 1 second. Let me see. This might be. Yep. Bear me 1 second. Again, like I said. No. You got this video of a wrangler fish swimming. It's a rare sighting, right? Now, of course, there's always the smart guy approach to it, a reasoning for it, that scientifically speaking, that energy. But let's get, matter of fact, let me get that as a scripture. That's a good scripture. Let's get that. What is that? 1 Corinthians. I believe. 1 Corinthians 1 and no, it's 2. Bear me 1 second. 1 Corinthians 2 and 12. And it says, now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the spirit. Make sure. Read this again. Now we have not received this. We have received not the spirit of the world, but the spirit which is of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that we might know the things that are freely given to us of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right. Which things also we know not in the words which a man's wisdom teacheth. See, man's wisdom always tries to give an explanation for everything, But see, what people are going to realize with the Heavenly Father is he's going to start doing things where there is no man's explanation for it, See, you guys have, the world has this God and Jesus Christ spirit on them, which we are here to tell you who their true names are. Yahweh, which is what we're specifically focusing in on right now, and this is what I'm saying. Yahweh, which is his true name. That's what Moses received, all right, which means he exists. So he exists. He exists outside of the realm of what we all can fathom. That's why the scriptures speak of all of us as basically we're worms. We're little in the comparison of how the mind and the thoughts of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Yeah. Abanawa Shabashamayim Kodash Haya Shemka Yahweh Malak Wakah Taba'a Ratazaka. Hebrew. There you go. Which, for those that don't know, because the scriptures do speak about speak no language without translation, that's the first part of the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. So yes, I do speak Hebrew, but that's not what this subject matter is about. Do you? Matter of fact, let me not get into this with this. Niggas want to, let me see where you at. We're going to, yep. There we go. I got time for you people, man. You know, Donald Trump on TV going AWOL on this place, man. People still playing games, man. All right. So again, what we're reading is the Lord. His name is Yahweh in the Hebrew. All right. Which means he exists, meaning he can do whatever the hell he wants to do. All right. Now, let's go from there real quick. Let's get another precept. Let's go to Isaiah 55. See, like I said, this word is for those that the Lord, see what people are going to learn the hard way is this word, excuse me, was only given to those that the Lord blessed to have eyes to see and ears to hear. This is not for everybody. That's why I say these things that you see around you that are happening, you have to look at them from a spiritual lens. All right. It's not about always having a carnal explanation. So what is this? Isaiah. Yep. Isaiah 55:8. And it says, for my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. So again, when you see certain things occurring, it's not always just for some guy in a white suit or a white jacket with his name embroidered on his chest, making it up as he go and you believing it. All right, some things are spiritual. So again, even this extremely rare sighting of a wrangler swimming towards the surface, on top of all types of other things that are occurring around the world, are for a spiritual man, are sightings that make you say, yeah, something big is about to happen. And even in the comments on the video that I saw from the screenshot that you see, people were joking, but there's a spirit to it where people will know that something in the ocean is about to happen. You know, people use the term Godzilla, but the scriptures let you know that there is a major beast that dwells in the ocean that is no man can tame, named Leviathan. All right. And as a brother says, there's multiples. There's not just one. All right. So let's go back to this 1 Corinthians 2 and where were we at? 13. And it says, which things also we speak, not in the words which man's wisdom teacheth. See, not in which man's wisdom teacheth, but which the Holy Spirit teacheth, comparing spiritual things with spiritual. And that's what those that are spiritual will see in these times, that the majority of people are not spiritual. The majority of people they are spiritual in a demonic sense. They're spiritual in the senses that they're just vessels of destruction and chaos. But as far as being spiritually keen, having true discernment of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls God and Jesus Christ, they lack. All right? The scriptures say that. All right? Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. Let's go from there we'll go to Revelation. Let's go to Revelation 11. Yep, Revelation 11:8. And it says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city. What is that great city? Babylon the Great. All right. Now, is there just a bunch of dead bodies all in the streets at the moment? No. Will there be? Yes. But what this is speaking to, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where our Lord was crucified. This is speaking about these people being brain dead, spiritually. They're just walking zombies. As this place, as Elder Apostle Tahar was going into, America is just one big zombie corporation. Yeah, with a bunch of zombie consumers. All right. The average person does not spiritually discern anything. All right, because that's not what the Lord blessed them with. The Lord didn't bless them with the spirit to compare spiritual things with spiritual things. Verse 14, this is where majority of people fall in. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of God. That's right. Most of you don't respect, the majority of you, 2/3 of the nation of Israel don't, and the majority of you other nations don't. All right. If you're not of the nation of Israel, all right, if you don't go back to your bloodline doesn't go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all right, which really, if your bloodline doesn't go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, really just that simple. All right. We don't even got to get into who it could be at this point. It's all spiritual. And that's really what this lesson I wanted to touch into on my next part. All right. Excuse me. What does it mean matter? Yeah, exactly. That's the point. You know, you can't, that's why, like the Lord said, you can't please these people. You know, you know, if I spoke it, it's always going to be more and more. But you can't even translate what I said. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, man, to hell with these people, man. You know, because they're natural men. See, the natural man is always in a competition with each other. You know, always in a position of insecurity. That's what the natural man is. That's what the average American, not even the average, the majority of American men are full of insecurities because that's the American way. So you're always in a perpetual place of competition. Everything's a competition. Who's smarter? Who's stronger? Who's faster? Who's everything? And that's why you're losing. Because there's more to this than just simply, I'm faster than you, I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you, I got more money than you, I have all of these goofball things that don't mean anything. See, even King Solomon, he proved all of that for us. He did all the carnal things to the max just to let us know that it doesn't mean anything. It's the spiritual gains that matter. All right. So it says, but the natural man receiveth not the things of the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, for they are foolish unto him. Exactly. The words that we speak are seen as foolishness unto the majority of these people, which is how the Lord set it up to be. See, it used to get you, it can get under your skin sometimes, but in reality, that's the way it is, man. The majority of these people aren't right. The majority of these people are slated for death. The majority of these people are hated by Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's the truth. So once you come to grips with that and accept that as a truth, a biblical truth, it's just, man, whatever, man. I'm not going back and forth with you assholes, man. I'm not gonna let y'all get my heart rate all out, losing voices, yelling unnecessarily. You know, if the spirit jump on me to be like that, then that's what it is. But for you carnal, natural, brute beast, man, whatever, man. You know, it says, for they are foolish unto him, neither can he know them because they are spiritually discerned. You see, like I said, they are spiritually discerned. These signs around the heavens, this weather, everything that you're seeing is signs from above for the spiritual man. Okay. But for the carnal man, it's all right, so like I got a little distracted by the news behind me. All right. It says, but he that is spiritual judgeth all things, yet himself he is judged of no man. And that's the position that these people really, they hate about us, man. It's, I know, and brothers, and specifically brothers, but you sisters as well that may be listening as well, you got to understand that, man. You know, that we sit in a position, starting with the men, we sit in a position of judges. These people can't judge us. They can't, you know. Why? Because we are set in that position. What can these people say to us? Respectfully. Can they call us out on certain things? Yes, absolutely. But at the end of the day, they are not our judge. See, the Lord set us up to minister. The Lord set us up to be in that position. We do bring judgment. We sit at the gate of the judges. We go to the city and bring forth judges. Because why? We're speaking the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Matter of fact, let me get this real quick to add to show you. See, we understand this very well. We're not bringing ourselves. I'm not 144. I'm not promoting myself here. This is not about me. This is not about us. We are proclaiming. All right. Let's look up that word actually too. Let's look up that word. Bear me one second. I'm on a new tablet, so You don't want to act like you know what I'm typing. I'm sorry. It don't got my spirit on it yet. Let's see. What was that? Proclaim. Let's look at what proclaim means. In etymology, proclaim is to make known by public announcement, especially by herald or cry. All right. So we're proclaiming. Like pre means forward, and clamor, to cry out. So we're proclaiming Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We're not proclaiming ourselves. That's the kicker. So this is Romans 3. And I started 3. For what if some did not believe? Yeah, what if some didn't believe what I'm saying right now? What does that mean to me? That don't mean a damn thing to me. That don't mean nothing, and it shouldn't mean nothing to you brothers as well. If for the incredulity of the unbelieving, or the faithless, the hell with them. All right. Like my saying is, they be like, I don't believe in God. Well, God don't believe in you. That's why you don't believe in him. He don't want you to believe in him. He don't want you. All right. So it says, what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? See, does that mean that these effects in the world are not going to happen because some bald-headed nigga or nigga woman or some cracker or some demon didn't believe? Let's be for real here. No, prophecies will still be fulfilled. All right. When the Lord was molding a putty up in the heavens, right? When he was putting the potter was putting that putty together, he put in that putty, you ain't gonna believe, nigga. And he like Rita, like remember on Power Rangers for you older brothers, and I think it was Rita, she put them putties in the fucking oven. It's like the Lord put some of you demonic niggas putties in the oven and say, yeah, this nigga ain't gonna believe in me. I'm gonna fuck him up. Threw the putty across the floor. Had all kind of nasty hairs and things in the mix. And then he cooked it, and then here it is on the earth. And you're like, man, I don't believe. Man, you were created not to. All right. My ass is getting... Yeah, I don't know what's going on. But I'm going to keep going. Says, for if some did not believe, shall their belief make the faith of Yahweh Shem Yahushai without effect? God forbid. Yea, let God be true, but every man a liar, as it is written that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. Right? We understand that these are not our words. See, y'all be looking at us like we're crazy for simply just telling you what the Bible says. That same Bible that you've been riding around with, that your granny got when your ass came out the womb and put your fucking footprint on and dated it. That same Bible that you've had, all right, is still there, but your ass don't got the understanding. So again, we understand that it's the words that justifies is these words. Everything else out of man's mouths is full of shit, basically. And you get to understand that as you get older. That's the way the Lord created humans. Because why? The only thing that is true is Yahweh Shem Yahushai. The only thing you can depend on is Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's it. And a lot of you, you're going to find out that dependence that we have on the Lord is against you. All right. A lot of you other nations, the Lord is coming to bring forth great judgment. All right. So again, all right. So again, like I said, what are we at? All right. We are dealing with exciting. So let's get some precepts on that. All right. Facts. Let's see. Let's go to... See, that's a good one right there. Acts 2:43. And fear came upon every soul, and many wonders and signs were done by the apostles. The signs and wonders are going to only increase over time. Matter of fact, let's see what the word wonders mean. You know, what does it mean to be what is a wonder? Matter of fact, let's get that in the blue letter. All right. see, what was that, Acts 2? That's good too. Let's read that. Let's see. This is Acts 2, and I'll start at 16, right? And it says, but this is that which was spoken by the prophet Joel, and it shall come to pass in the last days, saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. So this is being being quoted from the book of Joel, right? Which speaks about the Lord pouring his spirit upon all flesh, which is happening. We see this in these movies. We see it in people having visions. We see it in people breaking down certain things. All of this is of the spirit of the Lord, all right? And people see it. People see it. That's why in the times that, people don't be having good dreams about, oh, I had a dream about America becoming better. No. People have dreams of devastation and destruction and chaos and anarchy and apocalypse and you name it. Those are the type of dreams that they have. Okay? And where do you think those dreams come from? All right? And it says, and I will shew forth, and I will shew wonder. No, I'm sorry, I skipped the verse. Verse 18, and of my servants and of my handmaids, I will pour out in those days my spirit, and they shall prophesy. Right. And again, ain't nobody, what are they prophesying of? When they have these heavy visions and they go on TikTok, I have yet to see somebody go online and be like, hey man, the prophet, Allah, the Muhammad came to me and he gave me this vision of a time to come. You don't hear that shit. All right. You don't hear these false idols, man. All right. Again, when people think of devastation, they say of biblical proportions. Nobody is thinking about that's what's going to happen. And you're going to learn the hard way that all of these are wood and stone and false idols. All right. Which was given to you heathen nations to believe. But again, because this message is not just, it starts with and ends with Israel. This message is for you Israelites that are in a Gentile state of mind, worshiping these false idols and into these dumbass religions of wood and stone. All right, all that. The scriptures say you're going to cast your... Hey, speaking of India, wasn't it during the pandemic? They was over there casting their idols into the streets, showing you that these idols is bullshit. And they know it. They know it. These nations know it better than our own people know it. Our people are the ones that are in the transgression for believing in this bullshit. All right, being curiosity. Remember the saying, curiosity killed the cat, man. Being curious. All right, I wonder what it is to worship that God. And now you threw in the world somewhere. All right. So let's see what it says. And I will shew wonders in heaven above and signs in the earth beneath, blood, fire, and vapor of smoke. All right. Now let's see what that word wonder is. Wonders is
Strong's G 5059. Terras.
All right, terras. All right. Strong's G 5059. And what does it mean? All right. A miracle performed by anyone, a prodigy, a portent. Let's see what that word portent means. A sign. Portent is a noun meaning a sign or wondering, or sorry, excuse me, a sign or warning that something, specifically something monumental, momentous, I'm sorry, today is my reading day. Momentous or clamorous is likely to happen. All right. An exponential or wonderful person or thing. So something clamorous. All right. A warning. All right. And all of these things are sent forth as warnings from Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And what do the prophets of the Lord do? Tell you, hey, these are signs. That's a sign, y'all. Hey, people, that's a sign. When we give you a precept, precept upon precept, we give you links. We tell you this, that, and the third. And those that are sincere, they will hear. And the vast majority of you people will not listen, as we know, as we accept, as we have made okay with. We have made okay with the fact that our own parents and family members, loved ones don't get it. You think if I can accept the fact, you think that if I can accept the fact that the Lord doesn't allow my family to receive this word and possibly is going to unalive them in the times to come, that you think that I'm bothered by some stranger that I don't know? This is crazy. That's why I said it. Like, you people are like this guy the other day on the stream. You're mental. Like, no, you guys are really mental. You're mental to think that at this point of life that what we're doing, that we give two shits what you people think, man. For real. A lot of us have been hitting the highways and hedges for a decade plus. Some of us multiple. Some people multiple decades. Several decades for some men. All right. And you think that men have gone that many times to the highways and hedges and uploaded these videos and reached 2025 to still give a shit about some faceless, nameless username or viewer? A portent. That's a good word. I like that word. Let's look that up in the etymology. I want to see what that word means. Because wonder goes to protent, if I'm saying that. Sorry, give me 1 second. Where is it? Port, not protent. Portent. Portent. Type that in wrong. Let's see what the etymology of this word is. Portent. That which portends an omen, generally a bad one, a sign, a token, an omen, monster, monstrous. That's the noun. Like a prodigy, the word protent and product goes into prodigy, right? Which you could say Yahweh Shai was a prodigy. All right. He was a sign. All right. Hell, each member of the elect is a sign. Elder Abba Bevins was a sign. You get what I'm saying? These were prodigies. These were protents. These were signs. These were ominous signs. This is why Esau is moving the way that he is moving. Because why? He only has but a short time because he sees the signs. See this, like I said, this knowledge, this battle, this everything that we're dealing with, this everything surrounding this ministry and this walk and this knowledge of Yahweh Shem Yahushua only has to do with the elect of the nations, the elect of Israel, the elect of Esau, the elect of the nations. You common folk of Esau, you commoners of Ishmael, you commoners of Israel, this isn't for you because you don't see the signs. You're a commoner. You're let's look up that word. What does it mean to be a commoner? A commoner, an ordinary person without rank or title, a person who has the right of common, right? A common man, the common people or the masses. Yeah, the Lord doesn't care about the masses. The masses of Israel is about to be destroyed. The masses of all you nations are about to be destroyed because in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you are nothing but a drop of water from a vessel, of a bucket. That's what the Lord says, thus saith the Lord, second Israel, about you other nations. And really, 2/3 of you Israelites. The Lord's you're gonna get the same treatment and judgment as these other nations. Because this word is for the elect of the nations, period. The elect of Esau knows what time it is. The common Edomite don't know what the hell going on. The elect of Israel knows what's going on. The common man and woman of Israel don't know what the fuck is going on. They worried about Valentine's Day in a few days. Fat ugly hoes in Walmart buying cheap lingerie. That's where their minds at. You got simple fat neck hot dog head niggas out here going to go buy 6 foot tall teddy bears. Where the fuck you about to keep that teddy bear at your house? This is what they're thinking about. They're not thinking about the portents. All right, the ominous signs that are showing themselves in the earth right now. Okay, what about those orbs? Those were signs. Everything that happens are signs and wonders. A few years back, you had, oh, well, excuse me, what am I talking about? A few days ago, you had all the planets line up. Oh, I think 7 of the planets in our galaxy were lined up. January the 25th, it happened. These are signs and wonders. Okay, so let's go back to. Let's go back. That was Acts. Right? We're still there. Let's see anything more on this. Let's see what comes up. So again, Acts 2:19, and it says, and I will show forth wonders in heaven above and signs in the earth beneath, blood, fire, and vapor of smoke. Okay? All of these are signs from above. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before that great and notable day of the Lord come. It's right, because see, the average, the common man sees an eclipse in the sky and he's got his little shades and he's like, oh, this is amazing, this is cute, honey, let's get married on this day. Not realizing that these are signs and wonders from above. Then they tell your ass something simple, something outrageous new. Yeah, they'll never, you won't see this eclipse again for another 1,000 years. Yeah, this is beautiful, y'all. I can't believe we're alive. Yeah, nigga, it's a sign. 7-7. 7 people watching 7 lakes. Hey, that's completion. That's a sign that this society is completed, man. All of these things. Going back to the original point, you got Wrangler fish coming up to parts of the ocean that we've never seen them in. I have never seen them in. Most people have never seen them in. All right, going back, let's show it. If I could show it again. All right, you see, as the picture on the screen, these fish live in parts of the ocean where no light gets to, no light. And they're now coming up into parts of the ocean where there's light. What the hell? Why are you out of bounds, my boy? Where the hell you going? And you got to understand, these fish, and certain parts of the ocean, certain fish can't go too deep because of the ocean pressure. They can't handle that pressure. My first thought when I saw this was like, man, sometimes people be fishing and they reel in a fish and they have to pop that fish underneath the scale to release some air out of it because of the change in pressure. So my mind went to, damn, the pressure point that this fish had to deal with. And like I said, the comments, Godzilla comment, man, what the hell was it running from? Blase, blase, et cetera, et cetera. All right. Ooh, the water. There we go. All right, that's a good one. 2 Ezra 5:8, and it says, there shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be, and it says, there shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be off sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. Yeah, exactly. Come on now. Wild beasts are changing their places. See, this fish was set to be at a dark, that's why he was given a little light in the front of him. This fish was set to be at a depths where sunlight don't even hit it. 3, 4, 5 miles deep into the ocean. Think about that. He's where the sun don't shine. But you up where I bet, like I was joking with my rib, I was like, man, I bet the other fish that were looking at this fish coming up was like, man, what the fuck? Think about it, man. These are untouchable parts of the ocean, even by other fish. And what are you doing? Now, again, of course, you Poindexter, no spiritual bone having. Well, technically speaking, you technically speaking ass niggas ain't gonna make it, man. Because the Lord gonna, technically speaking, gonna start doing some things that your ass can't even fathom. That's why this, throughout the scriptures, it keeps speaking about signs and wonders. All right, confusion in many places. And there's confusion everywhere. All right, that's a sign in itself. All right, the weather all jacked up, you know. But you all, well, technically speaking, it's, El Nino. Like, shut the fuck up, man. You don't want to be that brother either, man. Speaking in the spirit, you don't want to be that brother that's always, technically speaking, that there's no no reason why we're doing this. There's a spiritual reason why we doing this and why we know each other. So all that technically speaking bullshit, really, that's a worldly Neil deGrasse demon. Scriptures say, wonder not about weighty matters above basically above your understanding. Some things you just got to accept as spiritual things of the Lord, and that's it. I don't give a fuck about the scientific reason behind this. I just know that as a Israelite, as a spiritual man, seeing things like this makes me wonder what the hell is going on in the ocean. That's where my mind went to. All right. I didn't go to, well, scientifically speaking. Let me hear me out. Like, man, fuck you in your scientifically speaking quote. Now, sometimes you don't want to be an asshole and you just wrong as a motherfucker, and you just, wrong is wrong. That's we're not being out of balance here. But at the same point, you got to be spiritual with things, man. The title of this video is an extremely rare sighting. Extremely rare. But you want to downplay the extremely rareness of it by having a technical, scientific explanation for it, man. The Lord gonna start putting you niggas to death in ways that you can't even explain, man. That's what's gonna start happening. For all you Poindexter ass nerdy niggas, and you especially these. I don't know, man. You see these talking heads on the internet, man. Everybody got an explanation, man. See, that's what's gonna happen. Something gonna pop out and put your ass down, and you ain't gonna have no explanation for it, man. All right, some slender man, extra man. If you watch sci-fi movies and shit, it's a blank man for everything. Slender man, Sandman, you name it. It's a Mothman. Lord gonna start manifesting all of these wonders that you people can't explain what it is, and it's gonna be on your ass, man. All right. Yeah, well, technically speaking, there's no, there's only, there is no such thing. Yeah, Jeepers Creepers, man, is gonna manifest on a lot of you people, man, and put you to flight, man. See, that's the problem with this place, man. This place thinks everything doesn't have an explanation, man. Everything doesn't have an explanation. Does everything have an explanation according to Yahweh Shemi Yahushai? Yeah. Do you have that explanation every time? No. We have the explanation to what Yahweh Shemi Yahushai has blessed us with. And that's why we give it. Because why? Technically speaking, when we're dealing with these people of the world, hey, man, we're smarter than you. Because why? It's not because of us. It's because the Spirit of the Lord has blessed us with wisdom from on high. Let's get that, because people be like, oh man, that's arrogant. Oh, that's you. Da, 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 you people don't understand what the Lord is doing here. All right. This is James 3 and 15. It says, this wisdom descended not from above, but is earthly, sensual, and devilish. See, this wisdom of the earth is earthly, sensual, devilish. All right, crazy, spooky, hilarious. Yeah, that basically, you know what I'm saying? Like it's this is not real wisdom. The wisdom that we have is from on high. It's divine. All right, and it's the wisdom that matters. It's the knowledge that matters. See, you got a lot of people that want to be Poindexters and know-it-alls, and they want to, pull out them big ass. They got these, the noticer. You don't want to be a noticer, or, always looking for a reason to come against what's spiritually happening, man. All right, the Lord didn't raise us up and give this knowledge for us to be Ain't no doctors in front of you. I didn't introduce myself. Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Dr. Apostle Tahar. Ain't none of that shit going on over here. We are apostles and elders and bishops and et cetera, et cetera. But the point of what I'm saying is all those positions are through spirituality. There's things in the scriptures that you're not going to be able to just simply get a Sigmund Freud understanding from, or a Neil deGrasse understanding from, or whatever scientist understanding from. Some things is going to start happening that you just going to have to know that it's of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and accept that shit and go on, because if not, you're going to lose your mind. And most of these people will lose their mind because they're carnal. They need an explanation. Everybody, something. That's the I hate to always need an explanation ass fucking person, man. Think about it. You as a man, you got a woman. We've all been with a woman like this. You gonna tell your woman, hey, this is what we need to do. We're gonna go here. You try to like quarterback it. And the whole time this bitch needs an explanation for every reason you said what you did. What is that doing? That's slowing down the spiritual flow by always having some things in the spirit you just gotta blindly follow. And for those that are carnal minded, you don't think that's silly. No, nigga, you question everything, but some things is gonna get to a point where you're gonna have to just blindly accept 144. I'm just speaking in the spirit. You ain't gonna have no explanation for some of the things the Lord about to do in his heavens. He just said, I'm gonna show forth signs and wonders in above and below, on our plane and above us. See? It's all about being humble and understanding we don't got all the answers. We got all that the Lord wanted us to have. But the Lord said, my thoughts are not your thoughts. So a lot of you that's been sitting in these positions trying to put yourself in the position of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you about to be brought forth into shame because we don't have all the answers. The Lord about to do some stuff that we just gonna have to only thing we gonna be able to say is, hey man, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and we just go pull some scriptures showing you, hey, the Lord said he's gonna do signs and wonders and miraculous events. That's all. But those miraculous events, it's going to be something that's going to be above where, as the scriptures say, we're not even going to talk about Egypt no more. We ain't going to talk about the Lord making it rain. We know all the different plagues that the Lord brought on to Egypt. The Lord about to do something, and we're not even going to, let's get that. And I'm probably going to close there, actually. You understand? And to this day, you got assholes. Those are metaphors. And the rivers dry up during that time. So when the Israelites was leaving Egypt, the land was dry. Push they fucking carnal ass glasses back up. Yeah, fucking losers. All right, that's a loser energy because it's not spiritual. This Jeremiah 16 and Yep. Jeremiah 16:14. It says, therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, but the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north. Where are we at? We're in North America. All right. And from all lands, whether he have driven them, and I will bring them again into their land, and I gave their fathers. So again, the Lord about to get down and dirty in a way that we ain't even gonna be talking. It's gonna spiritually, when the Israelites being delivered, the elect being delivered will be the new Passover. That's how serious this be. We're not gonna be talking about Egypt anymore and what Moses did, and we'll know about it and reference it, of course, but in the senses of the heaviness of it. Because see, even right now, the heaviness of the Lord delivering us out of Egypt still weighs today. But when the Lord deliver us out of this, the heaviness of it is going to outweigh ancient Egypt. It's going to outweigh, because all our war didn't break out when Moses was getting up out of there. All right, them plagues is going to be little in comparison to the stuff that the Lord is about to bring in this place, man. All right, people were dealing with lice and flies, and the first born death, that was heavy. Things like that. Like, imagine if everybody woke up the next day and realized that their firstborn woke up dead. That's heavy. No, how are you going to explain that? How you explain that in this? Well, scientifically speaking, the Earth's position was in this way, and this earthquake released this crackling noise that the frequency and the smell, the natural gas, propane that came out of the earth poisoned the people, and everybody's firstborn because firstborns are have a higher rate of methatonal gas in them that makes them weak, and that's how they die. You see? And people go for that shit because, and let Morgan Freeman's freckle having ass explain it. You people go for it, man. All right, the Lord gonna work many signs and wonders that is gonna just shut everybody the fuck up. That's really where it's gonna come down to the point where even with us, we just gonna, hey man, the Lord said He was gonna do wonders. All praise Yahweh Shemi Yahushai. Only thing you can say and do, because you think we gonna be on the highways and hedges still explaining to you assholes that Leviathan is, and here is, give me Job, and there's case in point, man, you people are fucking idiots. If you can't receive this now, then you're not gonna receive it. You just gonna have to see it and probably die by it. Hey man, so with that, man, our phone is on about 10%. I'm about to die. So with that, I'm gonna close this up. I want to give all the glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwarash. A double honors unto my apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and safety to all you sincere Archeum that's out there pushing this word. Hey, shalom to all y'all that was in the comments, dropping them precepts. It was much needed. The water. Love you, brothers. And I love you, sisters out there as well. Shalom to all of you. Keep pushing.